This is Blurt. This episode is a little shorter than normal. We spent the first hour of the stream working on some RSG speedruns. And since we were starting a new hardcore world, that was the second half of our stream. Enjoy. We are now in Season 5 of Hardcore Minecraft. We are in a sunflower plain. And I'm just going to walk until I see something relatively interesting. Maybe a high point that we can take advantage of. Maybe a water feature, a pond, puddle. Plenty of horses. I'm not a fan of this super broken terrain like this. It seems like it creates a lot of area for mobs that have spawned to hide out in during the day, which seems like a pain. So I'm gonna skip that. Is this a real cave or no? Just a little hole. Okay, here's some water. There's some more water. Good. There's sheep. And this seems adequate for a starter base. Let's go to this small tree. And let's get these. Get some sticks. Oh, crafting table. And get to work. Make an axe and a hoe. So we got let's make a shovel. I think a shovel is in order. May as well. Whoop. Guess we don't have enough to. Don't have enough to make a pick as well. Let us. Just gonna shovel around the pond here, since we can't really move water yet. We don't have a bucket. But what we can do is get some cropland that is adjacent to the water. For starters, everything will get moved eventually, assuming we live long enough. There is that. Let's replant this tree. And I see some cobble over there, so let's go and get that. See how far we can actually get in an hour. This area over here might actually be not this cave, but up above it. But always interested in trying to keep more of a high spot for, especially with starter bases, but any bases in general. So I've talked about like the next big base that I build on our SMP server. I'm probably, and by probably I mean definitely, like I'm not starting anything like less than 10 blocks above whatever the highest point is. Like I'm, yeah, going all the way up. All right, now we have some cobble. Let's get out of here. We can do it. There we go. I'm gonna take down this other tree. Wood is the one thing we can't really keep with us underground. Alright. Let's get some. Hello sheep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can come with. Let's see, what time is it? Okay, so the sun's already over there threatening us with darkness. I get it. Let's go over here. Gonna want to get more trees planted. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know if grass affects the growth rate for saplings. I know that having stuff next to a sapling will, and by stuff I mean blocks. So I don't know what effect something like grass has. I'm gonna just check out this area over here. Really would love some exposed coal or iron, but mostly I just want to know what's in my immediate area. Ooh, I hear lava. There's lava down there somewhere, so not much over here. All right. Well, this is where we keep things boring, and that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and plant more seeds, because probably the most important tool that we have early in the game, and I'm sure you've all heard me say this 1,000 times, most important tool we have early on in the game is time. We've got to get that stuff growing. So I see nothing. I'm just gonna go down right here. All right. Whoop. Wrong button. So let's block this off. Just to keep stuff from coming in. We are going to make a furnace. Make some sticks. Pop down that furnace. Whoop. And go ahead and do that. That will make us some charcoal. I'm gonna make a proper shovel and a proper pick. Because we are going to need those. Let's do one more bit of charcoal. Just so we can have this lit. And I hear the rain. So nothing can get in there. That's cool. That matters. Let's get our axe. I'm going to go ahead and bring this with us. This is a reasonable spike camp, but go down as far as we can. And I don't want to have to keep rebuilding stuff, especially with the limited wood resource that we have right now. There's that. So let's get my torch up. Yeah, I haven't come along quite as far as I did in that one speed run. I know y'all were thinking it. Come on, it's all right. It's interesting how knowing that what you're doing is short term changes your approach versus something like this where we're trying to do a more of a long term. All right. Oh, I'm getting some charcoal. That's a good start. I'm gonna save that stuff for later. It'll be there. I would really like to get into some iron. That would be a huge help. Here, a bat. So there's a cave around here somewhere. I know y'all can hear it. Well, maybe you can't, but you can see the subtitles in the lower right hand corner. What level are we at here? 48. We got a long ways to go before we get a feel for diamonds. But I'm surprised we haven't run into any iron yet. Here's skeleton. Water flowing. Water flowing doesn't help us. Not in this moment. Let's make some more torches. I'm being really stingy on my torches right now. Understandably. We're working with limited resources, right? There's some iron. That's the good stuff. Ah, yeah. hold off on smelting that until we get 8. I know that you've probably heard this one from me before, and I'm confident you'll hear it again, because I have the propensity to be a broken record about how and why I do stuff. A single piece of coal will smelt 8 items, so I'm always trying to do trying to hold that, especially early game, trying to keep things efficient, before we have more automated farms. Like if I had a kelp farm or a bamboo farm, for example, where things were just growing wildly and I could dump them into a smelting array, then I probably wouldn't be nearly as stingy about using a torch or how many things I put in there to get smelted in a given run. So we're at 19. I think if we get down to 10, that would be a pretty sweet accomplishment. Kind of wish I had a clock. Not in my real life. I've got clocks everywhere. I'm wearing a wristwatch so I can keep an eye on the actual time. But a clock for in the game so I could know if it was daylight outside. Not that I feel like we have a whole lot of exploring to do. I don't know if, for example, villages, I don't know if they spawn in sunflower plains. I'll probably end up looking that up after this episode. But let's fill this in a little bit. I know it's time spent, but just prevents the usual spawn issues. Ooh, look at that. We're at 9, so this must be 10. All right, well, now what we have here is problem. We don't have an iron pickaxe. Oh, look at that. We can do 2. We'll have plenty of iron for an iron pickaxe, and then we can get these diamonds. Huzzah. We're going to need some more sticks. I'm very excited about this. First episode and right into diamonds. I'm going to be muting right now to drink some coffee. Let me know if that mute button works. But do it in the Twitch chat so I can actually see it. All right. There's our 3. Diamond pickaxe. While the rest of that is smelting up, I'm going to go nuts. Woo! Oh, this is like a nice vein of diamonds, too. I have no complaints. Look at that. That's how the pros do it. So, I'm going to fill this in because that is beneath our desired... Whoop. I want to hit F3. That is beneath our desired Y level. Although there are diamonds around, so... Let's switch over to stone pickaxe. Do a little branch mining. Ooh, more iron. Good. I usually don't make any diamond tools until I'm ready to do. What did I do? I do that a lot. Like I use the hotkeys for my toolbar, as you've probably seen. And I'll accidentally hover over something and go to hit the E, but I use the wrong finger and press the wrong key. End up like all of a sudden I've got logs in my hand and I don't know why. All I really wanted was a pickaxe. All right. Sweet. I'm going to let that cook. I'm going to head up top, bouncing, hitting my head the whole way. I'm already thinking we got to get some stairs in here. This is madness, right? Sounds like it's still raining. I wonder if it's daylight. I always hate this part. It's like coming out of the underground, you kind of have to make a run for it away from wherever you're at because you don't know what's there. All you can see is what's in front of you, so if there's creepers, there they are. Alright. Looks safe-ish. Take this tree down, get another tree started. We'll need the wood. Not sure what we want to do for a house just yet. You know, there don't seem to be any real high spots. I'll take that food though. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a crafting table up here and just leave it up here. I have to start some more trees growing. Let's plant the trees. That's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're a tree. And we have seeds, but I haven't seen chickens nearby. We got pigs, we got horses, we got sheep, so that's awesome. Cows, even better. Was that a chicken or was that a sheep? Sheep. Okay. And I'm getting to the point where I'm starving, so that's not cool. Sorry, had to do it. Sorry, had to do it. So I think we should dig out a pen. Just gonna collect some extra dirt. I don't have anything to lure anything in with yet. So, whoop, that is not what I wanted to do. That is what I wanted to do. So what we'll do, like so. Doesn't need to be big. There. And now they have the ability to just wander in here. That 2-block drop won't deter them from walking over it. You know, they're dumb as rocks. But it'll prevent them from getting out. Once we get some wheat over there, we'll be fine. Where did we dig down at? Here. So, don't have any torches. I'm gonna look for chickens real quick just to see if there are any in our immediate area, because that would be wildly beneficial. Not gonna go far. Just want to scout our local terrain, not get lost. No chickens. That's okay. What's this big hole? Oh. Oh, look at that. I did not see this before, and I'm glad that I'm seeing it now. That's quite a ravine. I don't see anything in there immediately implying that it is attached to like an abandoned mine shaft or anything. That would be cool. That would be beneficial. But I'm not worried about it. Not today. Alright, got some more wood. Let us go and collect this one. Really need to get some redstone and some gold so I can build a clock for down below. What time is it? Oh, it's late. It's late. That's alright. Let's get another tree up running. Move this along a little bit. I can use the sticks, certainly. Yeah, I wish you could, wish we could lure these sheep with some sunflowers. If only they knew. If only they knew how delicious sunflower seeds were. But no, we've got to wait until these seeds become something. I suppose. Well, I mean, we could create a composter, which we'll need eventually. Yeah, why not? What the heck? I don't remember how to make a composter. Composter is like, it's like a barrel. It's one of these things I make like one per season, and then that's it. I think composter is all slabs, if I recall correctly. Apparently not. But it is dark, and I'm sure I'm being absolutely surrounded by mobs right now. That's my assumption. let us get the Smurf out of here. So I got some coal, got wood. I do not have a bed yet. I probably could have killed another sheep so we could sleep through the night, but I didn't. It was an executive decision. I don't regret it yet. I might regret it later. So we got more iron. Look at all that iron. It's so sexy. Let us make a campfire. Campfire is probably the most efficient way to cook food now in Minecraft. The composter here. I'm going to get these trees too. We have enough trees around that I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I've got all of these sunflowers. There we go. And that little bit of bone meal isn't going to do much, but this cooked mutton is making my day. So let's make another stone pickaxe. And whoop, that was not my intention. We're going to need more torches. I feel better about making more torches now. And start making this branch mine a little bit branchier. And sip of coffee. Yeah, that's the good stuff. All right. So I'm already wondering what kind of house we're going to end up making. Like I said, I would like to build it higher than the surrounding terrain, so I probably end up doing some terraforming. But I'm thinking actually a pretty small house, and then maybe having storage and other things separate from that. I feel like I've been kind of stuck on the giant house setup for a long time. The big base. Kind of feel like I should just make a house that's just a small house, keep my basics in there, and then have a separate storage area. I don't know. See if we even live that long. After all, this is hardcore. We have about 6 minutes left. Let me know down in the chat, down in the comments, how you like this format of doing a little bit of hardcore and a little bit of speed runs. This is kind of fun for me. I know for those of you that watch the recorded sessions later, an 2-hour hardcore session can be a lot. It can be a lot. So maybe, just the 2 hour stream of, the 1 hour stream of speed runs that I don't record, and then like a 1 hour episode of hardcore, if that's a little more appealing. That would be great to hear. Oh, look at me. Look at me with my redstone. I'm so fancy. I'm going to take all the redstone I can at this time, because I can use it. Now, if I magically get a little bit of gold, I can make a clock, so I know what time it is while I'm down here in the mines. Ooh, I see some lapis too. That's not going to be useful yet, but in the near future. Okay, I'm just going to do this last bit of a branch here. Get this lapis out. I know in the when we were doing hardcore in the mining mesa, I know that it was tough because there's a lot of stuff that is just well, speaking for myself, I know that the rest of you were thrilled by it, but for me, it can get a little boring. Like 2 hours of me doing a branch mine or whatever. You guys don't necessarily want to watch that. Let's make some stairs. I don't know how many I'll need, but at least that many. Oh, and need to have another stone pickaxe, because still being stingy with my iron pickaxe. So I'm just going to drop out the bottom block here, and then I'll go back and replace them with steps so we can get up and down a little bit faster, at least until we make it into the nether and get some soul sand. Then we can potentially make a bubble elevator. Speaking of bubble elevators, I should create a bucket and make a permanent water source down at the bottom of these steps, so I have theoretically all of the tools that I need to down here in the mine, so I'm not doing too much running back and forth like I'm doing right now. Let's make a bucket. Look at me, I have a bucket. Alright, up we go. Hey, don't do that. Alright, so we definitely need some more. That's fine. There's cobblestone laying around. We're also just about to the end of our stream. Uh-oh. You heard that? I heard that. Hate when that happens. Yeah, I'm sure that we're getting probably close to. Well, we know there's a cave. I mean, we can hear the cave. We heard the cave. We heard the bats. We heard the skeleton. Um, and we know that there is a ravine nearby. Not a particularly interesting ravine, but a ravine nonetheless. Alright, let's see how we're doing for steps now. Looking better. I should do if I was smart. All right. Whoop. Oh, we're almost to the top. Just a few more, and then we're done. Cool. Well, I also see that it's 11 o'clock. Hey, it's me. So, yeah, it's about that time. And end this stream. Let me know in the comments how y'all are feeling about doing like splitting up the stream between some speed runs and some hardcore. If you like the hardcore stuff, I like to keep doing it. It's fun for episodes. It'll let me keep the episodes a little bit shorter. If you are interested in the speed runs, I'll do some research. I'll figure out how to do those a little better. The seeds are going to be what they are. I have no control over those. Woo! I have control over that though sometimes. So, yeah. Anyway, we'll be streaming tomorrow night, Monday, from 7 p.m. American Central Standard Time until 9 p.m. American Central Standard Time. That is on the Geometry Wizards SMP. You can see the giant slime I made. We finished our 2 extra automated farms. We've got, what have we been working on? Oh, we're making another building to house our villager loader and unloader, which attaches to our villager breeder leveling up area. You've seen these bits in the other streams, so those will come back. Hey, dirt, I'm hitting the dirt with my pickaxe. And then we'll have Tuesday. We will be releasing another episode of One Block with your boy ZZ, who's down in the chat there. That will be at 3 p.m. American Central Standard Time, and yeah, that's a good one. That is me and him doing some Skyblock stuff. If you've been watching, it's been fun. But until then, I will be back again, like I said, tomorrow night on Monday. I will be back next Sunday at 9 a.m. American Central Standard Time until 11 a.m. American Central Standard Time. This has been bluurrt, and I am out of here.